tripping now. Don't catch you slipping now.
That looks fun north.
Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Stay alive, man. I believe.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now.
Yeah, 145, 145. It's not good, it's not good, it's not good. He needs to run. 8 seconds.
Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like yeah. I'm so dull like yeah. We gon' blow like yeah.
It's hard not to get a little spooked when the enemy screams with your voice. You know me all too well, and I can't suppress the memory. You're gone and I can tell that I've lost more than you'll ever see. Say that it's not fair, that you're not the person you wanna be. You'll be the end of me. It's a calm before the storm. You can feel it getting closer. The signs are turning torn. Darkness fills the sky. Can you feel the rain? The water's getting deeper. Lightning strikes the ground. There's no one to save you. So stand up and fight for what you think. What you think is right. Stand up and fight. Fight to keep your life. Can't you see?
Sure.
We'll pick first.
We're gonna go ahead and ban. We're gonna ban Keck W. Oh, my bad. We're gonna ban Coruscant.
We're gonna ban Renvar.
Yep.
Necro.
We'll ban Dagobah.
Should be able to. Okay. Necroban.
Mustafar.
Alright, and
We're gonna play Uda, GCW.
Benedict.
We're gonna pick Mustafar Conquest.
What?
Brown.
I guess we'll take Brown first.
All right. Server details will be posted in your best.
Good luck. Have fun,
sir.
Flo.
You too.
All right.
Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. I can do this all day. I can do this all night. I can do this all day. I can do this all night.
I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home, but seen to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of bros. Music for the people, I used to rap on the train. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change, I'm good at coining the phrase. What I want is more than ever and never to fade away. Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, is crowded enough with me. You added is just a witness, I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me, get from round me.
It's a good match for both sides, yeah. I mean,
Keep it on the level,
every single time that Mustafar has been available for Daddies, they've picked Mustafar in some variation or form, so I think it was kind of a no-brainer when they left it open on Conquest that they were going to pick it. And Udapau is going to play towards ggEZ strings, but you also have Never on the side of Daddies, so... You just completely cut out?
don't give it to me easy. I like it.
Hello? What is going on? Try talking now. Wait, why was I muted? What the hell? What is happening?
I don't know. You were mic muted though. I'll restart server.
Did I start it? Did I not? I did.
Also, oh, you didn't start it.
Yep.
I'll explain.
Trying to fix audio issues and everything. Everybody and their mother has to fucking... I think this should fix the problem. We should all be loud now.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hello?
Maybe I'm too loud. Who knows? I haven't even got like technically very loud yet. We'll turn that down just a bit, just to be safe. Probably right about there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Turn doves down. Vishy, I swear to God.
Server's up. I think this will be a good match for Stud to have another insane performance. I think there's going to be two very solid maps for him.
Yeah, I don't... I'm trying to think of a map that wouldn't be a solid map for him, but I think these are maps with high carry potential. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good spot for him as a player. Which they're going to need out of him today, obviously, without their fourth... Or not their fourth, their third pick, I guess. Was it their third pick? Was Bester third? I don't remember.
I think Nestor was second, technically. But they were picked at the same time, so
Yeah. One of those...
doesn't really matter too much.
Tiers of picks. Doesn't have too much weight on the top four. ggEZ and 3B are going to decide that regardless of the outcome of this match. However, there is riding on who makes top six. If Daddies win, they stay sixth. If they don't win, GTR actually finish the sixth. So a little bit of bragging rights. A little bit.
Yeah, GTR had kind of a revival towards the end. I think Daddy's also kind of, too, had a bit of a revival, but seemed like they figured out their stuff a little bit too late.
And Vishy does say that if Daddies win this and ggEZ go 0-2 on the weekend, they could finish fifth. So, while they can't make playoffs, they could play super spoiler to ggEZ finishing in the top five.
Insane? And I think a lot of people had ggEZ as like the top team at the start of the tournament, or one of the top teams. So
Yeah, you had people placing them first. You had people placing them in. They were definitely, without a doubt, people I think guaranteed secured top four. I think the one that kind of ended up getting slept on was Three Coast until obviously yesterday's match, keeping them from getting that first seed, but they almost did.
I think there were a few people predicting Three Coast pretty high. All right. Give me the readout swaps.
Stud, ISO, Vin, and Ice. Was that the only people?
Yes.
Yeah. Should be good to go.
Also, I think these should also be very good maps for Bester. I feel like Mustafar Conquest is one of the maps where he's always just been able to frag out really well. It's a comfort map for him. He's played it a million times, so even though he would prefer Sniper, his NG is very lethal on a map like Mustafar.
Yeah.
I think Sloppy has also played a lot of Mustafar, just coming into the community, so he's going to be comfortable here too.
It'll be interesting to watch. I definitely would love to see a bit of a Bester revival. I think Bester last year was without a doubt, one of the best players in the entire tournament, even though DE or Distant Eras ended up losing. And he hasn't really shown that this tournament, so I'm hoping to see a bit of a revival for him towards the end of this major. Come back to that
Arcs
form.
versus ISO on the bridge
Restart
fight here.
requested.
1 versus 1. Alright, we will restart.
Nice mini map. I guess we'll restart now. I don't know if they're waiting on it because he's in the server.
Yeah, I don't know what his...
Or well,
I guess we should wait. I'll ask if they're ready.
see, web admin window died on me anyway, so I'm gonna need a second.
Alright, he's not ready yet. I can restart when they log in.
Yeah, I went to the chat window of the web admin and was like, nah, I don't want to work anymore.
If you click on it twice, it doesn't, like in the same browser session, it doesn't load the previous chat.
No,
Second
the thing
time.
completely froze. I couldn't go off the chat window or anything.
Alright, Bester is restarting. He is still in the server though.
What am I seeing in chat?
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Glad I'm not on Stud's POV right now. Well, I am, but it's broke because he swapped. Jumbled text. Yes, it's a work in progress. It
I like
doesn't
the purple
work entirely
purple rocket
right.
from the CIS droid.
The
It's
purple
such a
rocket.
clean looking rocket.
Oh, you mean like the
purple missile.
projectile? Yeah.
Yeah.
My Apex won't play. I'm so sad. Ben is sad.
Unlucky.
John just self-betted in front of him. Or sloppy, I guess. I think most everybody that plays Apex uses Steam nowadays. Most everybody, not everybody.
It was just chilling.
Alright.
Alright, Bester's back and hopefully he's good. Don't know what his issues were, but
He crashed earlier today as well in the practice scrim, so I'm not sure. Man sees the whole map.
alright, I will restart.
Win prediction, never.
All right.
Since people who are mods in chat for some reason don't do the predictions.
We also, one thing to keep in mind is both teams were aware that it was Sparks and ISO on the 1v1 for Bridge. So we'll see if they mix that up. If they want to try something different. Kind of mind games there.
Yeah, because people, especially if people saw you might want to change it up, might not. You might be wanting that 1v1. Who knows? So it is stud ISO. Then somebody else. Oh, I guess nobody. It was just Vin. Interesting. We had to swap 3 people.
So I was trying to jump across, but he failed.
It's a very deceptively hard jump to do.
Those jumps, yeah, they are really hard. I don't know if I've ever made it all the way across. Never doesn't even have the right tags on.
Yeah, for some reason he hasn't changed his tags in a long time. I think he's I don't know if invested is the right word, or he just hasn't been playing Battlefront a lot. I don't know if it's going to have the Ryan effect where he pops off, or if it's going to be like most people when they don't play games a lot and they kind of struggle a bit. But we'll see.
I think Never's one where when he's grinding, he's at his best. But yeah, I mean, it's also pretty late for him right now.
Yeah, it's
in the AM.
1 a.m., 2 a.m., one of those two. All right, it is time to begin. ISO and Sparks again are going to
not getting a mix up. Yeah, Sparks won the fight the first time. We'll see if he can win it again.
ISO's actually getting shot at from the balcony as well, but he actually wins it this time.
He wins it for long too.
Stud also went down for long. Just
yeah, but ISO will get this white unless Never is pushing towards him, but Sparks cannot spawn here.
Ben has left.
The command post has been lost, but not the battle.
Restart again.
All right.
We'll actually play this match eventually.
I'll wait for him to join, just in case he was joining.
All right, so we're gonna get the 1v1 between ISO and Sparks round 3. What's the thought there?
I mean, it's anybody's game. You know, you go to that third round, overtime basically.
It's best of 3.
Ben is rejoining.
The predictions have been started, Pro Slayer. That was a while ago.
Restart requested? Question mark.
I just realized I gotta change my input on the OBJ because we're using NYC.
Good thing we're restarting.
True. It's not a lot to change, thankfully.
Thank God for delays, eh?
Yeah. A match starting on time? Never heard of that one. ISO and Stud again. Sparks and Venice saying he got DDoSed.
Nice. Need swap too.
Who do you swap?
Nice.
There
Brandon-san.
That's a guy that's been popping off in scrims lately, but so I'm going to kind of look for him to see if he could do that here. I think Daddy's going to kind of need it, perhaps. You know, especially if Stud and Bester are firing on all cylinders, you're going to need those players around Vin to kind of step up. You know, I think the player that people were hoping never would be. So maybe you get it nice. Who knows? Ice did have a very strong start to the tournament, despite Daddy having a rough start, but he kind of cooled off, I think. There's a pun there.
It will also be a very good map for Never. I mean, one problem I could see with that is playing Uda at 2 a.m. You could fall asleep. So long as he can stay awake.
So
Okay.
we originally called Nightwing the Unkillable Demon King on Utapau. I don't even remember how that title got bestowed.
And Ben jumps spawn.
Jesus Christ. Never seems to be pretty at home on Utapau. Generally has good maps. Is there any name we would give him for that?
No.
Oh, okay.
The French sniper. Sparks and ISO have
I
gone to the
guess-
same bridge every single time, too.
And never has gone to the balcony again.
And ISO's being shot at again this time.
Yeah. He's backing up a bit this time. I don't think he's quite won the fight that he was getting the first. Oh my god!
ISO!
It's 2-1 now. ISO has won the one-on-one. Never's
We
here
gotta have
again.
another restart to tie it up for Sparks. Bring it to game 5.
Ooh, what a debt from Never. Cleanly goes over the tables, and ISO is down for long.
Bunch of kills for Daddy.
Yeah. But Ven does make it up ramp to die.
Never's on the base too. He just went straight to
I
0.
believe
He's gonna
he
get it white.
whites it. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
ISO's not going to make spawn. Bleed's going to be in favor of the Republic. Oh, ISO made spawn.
Bester drops
And he
on
wins
ice.
that fight.
That was such a risky spot. I feel like that just wasn't the right call, but he did make it. At the
Sloppy
last
dropped here too.
millisecond.
2 members of ggEZ let a drop. They keep the bases. Sud is actually white at 5. I don't know exactly what's going on, but ggEZ does end up with the majority of map control.
Yeah, Ven is trying to push into the CP, but the Stud and ISO waiting for him, and he's gonna have to back off. Just give it up. There's one down ramp. He does have Sparks there to help him out.
Hey, come in.
Now, Never versus Stud inside conference. Stud wins. He's got one more on him, and Stud wins the 1 versus 2. And now Ven there too, but Ven will finally take Stud down. And Ven gets a 2K on the CP. Looking for a 3rd on Sloppy.
Yeah, this is a Republic base by default, right? No, it's the opposite. No, it is.
CP2 is Republic, yes.
Yes, sorry. I know exactly what I'm talking about, trust. Ven does get spawned on by ISO, but ISO takes the shot, does not get the kill, and Ven's going to take that out cleanly.
Sparks was
five for the
trying to
Republic.
throw a det for a very long time. I don't know what happened there, but I think he had a det down from the last life, and that's one of the worst things in this game. When
It's almost habit for me at the...
oh my
God,
goodness,
Stud.
Stud's going forward.
3 in a row, yeah, he just make it 4.
If you're in his way, you're gonna be dead soon.
That was
And
that's a
one
complete
is
wipe.
man.
Everybody on Daddy was dead for just a second there. They
And
do
3
make
of
the
them spawn
spawns.
like down in the pit. One of them is gonna go up ramp though. Never should get straight to CP4. Ice is actually gonna come try to help, but
Bester with,
Bester with the
DK.
damage.
ggEZ popping off.
Never is here, but Stud is on the hunt, and Sloppy spawns in. Never messes up the jump. That's just
Another
instant
bad
death.
feeling.
Oh, we got a mag now.
Never even says please.
He probably got one shot. Bester's alone in a 1 versus 2 though, with Stud going up to help on 4, and looks like Republic is posed to take CP2 back. They do need to finally kill Stud though.
I'm reasonably sure that Stud was sitting on Ven's dead there, but Ven just never blew it. Oh, never mind, he blew that one though. Gets 1, looking for the 2nd. Oh, what a depth from Sloppy though, and he only takes him out, stalls Ven out just a bit.
From conference, there's actually 2 coming from conference too. I saw
Ooh,
none of the
what a
orders
180.
though.
Bester's in a 1-on-3. And
So
Ven
far, it
is,
seems like-
Ven is just staying alive. Actually, Sparks is the one that ends up killing Ven.
So far, it seems like Stud and Ben having good maps, and that's kind of what you want to see in this battle.
Actually, in the mess of this, though, it is a 40-ticket lead for the CIS at the moment. That's a pretty sizable lead, about 40 minutes, or 40.
It
4
is, but
minutes
it's still
in.
very early, so Daddy's not feeling too worried about it. ISO does kill Never through the door, though, apparently. Oh my goodness, ISO just gets spawned on. I think all 4 of Republic were by CP2.
You know, I was saying you're looking for Bester to kind of step up. Bester he's not a remarkable KD, but he's had very good impact kills, and I think that is huge for his team, as ISO and Bester are going to try and contend with Sparks on CP5. Bester actually comes back to 2. He wants to take out Ven.
He's looking for a 3K here on CP2, and he does find it. Ven playing some very good defense on CP2 so far. Never is going to actually just walk towards CP3 and grab that for free.
Jet Bros Ice comes for a brief appearance before going down, and now Never, and it looks like Sloppy are going to be in this one-on-one on base 3. Sloppy is looking for a drop. Never's not actually whiting the base from where he's standing, so it's just kind of a standoff.
Ven gets taken down by a det from ISO. CP2 should be going back towards CIS, but Sparks is base hopping towards 0.
Never wins the fight for long.
Stud versus Ven for
That's
5, and they
amazing.
actually trade.
Yeah, amazing. You don't normally see trade nets. That doesn't happen very often. Never W keys into Bester's dead and goes down. Bester almost 180s.
ISO got onto CP5 in the meantime, but he wasn't able to white it in time, so it's ISO versus Ven here, and ISO wins it.
Big fight win.
I don't know where Sparks went. Sparks is actually going to 3.
And
from
ISO's
0.
actually stepping up big right now. He's keeping up with Bester in frags. He's, playing a good secondary role on the team, which, ISO that's popping off is a scary thing. He's always high on the kill counter. What a great debt from Vendo is going to take him out for, I believe, long spawn.
Especially when Uda is the second map. If you can have ISO on top of his form, he's going to be a very valuable asset for your team.
Ven with a double win on 5 is going to get that base for his team. As Bester's getting 1v2'd, but he gets one in that fight to make it a second. Bester, great defense at bottom ramp, as Never says sure.
Well, when you're playing at 2 a.m., it's when you're tired, it's easy to tilt.
Yeah.
Never has typed a lot, so.
Bester with a third kill on CP2.
One thing Daddy's is going to need is for Never to calm down a little bit. And for Bester to calm down a little bit, because he's going crazy.
Speaking of Never, he takes out Stud though off spawn. So big kill on CP2. Bester's once again 1v2, and Ice's Debt's gonna take him out. Ven has actually gotten up to CP4 and takes out Stud again off spawn. That is 2 spawns in a row. Stud has just been removed.
Only have. Is it just ISO? It's all on ISO. I think this is just a map win. Yeah, that's it.
It is. Sparks was on base too.
And suddenly, everything just kind of crumbled. I think Stud died for 2 long spawns in a row, and I think Bester and Sloppy also got long spawns, and it's just over. Ben 13 and 6. Having a good map.
There's a Ven you don't see very often anymore.
Stud 10 Deadeye on 12 kills though.
Happens quite often with NG.
It seems like most of our conquests, especially for some reason, it's just a map where you get a lot of Deadeye.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there you're playing a lot of NG, so I guess it kind of makes sense, kind of.
I feel like it's more than other NG maps.
Fair enough.
Either way, Daddy come out with the dub.
They do indeed. And Sparks, Bester, John.
And Sloppy.
Yep.
What the heck? I just got the weirdest. It just took me to some random camera angle at Stud left.
Just continuing with the trend of having to restart.
It's a cursed match.
Apparently. See if he makes it back in time. Sometimes
Hopefully
you do.
he does. I would much prefer if we didn't have to restart again. Sloppy Top also, this one thing, when he was more active, this was a map where he went kind of crazy.
He was actually.
I think he got his first 30 bomb here.
He was doing fairly well on it earlier in a practice scrim too, so maybe. Well, we've reached the 15 seconds. Bester is scoping straight up road after a spawn jump, so I believe we'll be restarting.
I will just add how next. Add map. That's unlucky timing.
Crude, who won Game 5 of FaZe in Seattle? Do you know? Or is it still ongoing? Nice. That's what I want to hear. Round 11 though. Whew. All right. 3rd restart so far. What's the most restarts in a match? Do we know? I feel like most of us try to remove that from our memory, but ISO, Never, Bester, believe it'll be Ven. Oh, Sloppy and Ice.
We should put a prediction of who's gonna lag out next.
Should we?
Who's gonna force a restart next? I'm feeling I feel like I don't know.
You don't know?
I feel like we'll be good. I'm calling it. That'll be the last restart.
That's your
No
prediction.
one
huh?
else is gonna cause a problem. That was it. The final restart. It's a lot of kills in warm up.
Yeah, it's pretty much non-stop. You spawn in, you get shot. ISO's been living for a while though. Also with a clean 2K. Actually, never may have stolen one of those, but it was on target for me. All right, CTF, Utapau. Everybody knows this map. Sniper Heaven. Both?
Yes. We have a lot of strong Utapau players. I mean, I think for NG mains, like Ven and Sparks are very comfortable on Utapau. It's a map that I think a lot of NG mains play well on. So
Yeah, it's one of the. I guess you could say.
ISO starting off with a 3K.
Damn.
He's already halfway to Darky.
I guess you could say it's a slower paced sniper map, even though I don't feel that's necessarily the case. It's just like an easy map for angles, if you will. I don't really know how to describe it, but anyway, ISO did touch. Sparks did take him out. Sparks takes out another flag.
Oh nope, he is dead though from Stud.
Stud is one of the. I think any top tier player is pretty good at it, but Stud is one of the best players at getting to top connector, doing that jump. He seems to have practiced it pretty religiously. There is a Ninja on the map, and guess who's playing it? And he's dead.
You'd love to see.
It's dead for sure.
Making
Bester.
Smith proud, and Bester is gonna get the touch. Sparks dead for long means there shouldn't be anybody up ramp, but he is gonna come towards Khan here and actually never gets a 2K. Stud is still alive though, so this Bester Stud duo.
Sorry, I forgot to change map.
Still going strong in Khan. Actually, Ven is still on the NG, and he takes down another one, but he does get dropped. Sparks had spawned ramp, so he's running all the way back. He actually is going to wrap around arena as his team is going to get kills, but Stud picking up another double.
Stud has Darky. He is currently 7-1. I don't know if he will play it until
Floppy getting a nice double. Stud's going to push up now off of that.
There is one player alive. It's Sparks, and he's waiting for Stud to come.
Spawn is coming in soon. He's... Oh, they spawn right next to him with an NG.
What a spawn.
He manages to get out of there, though.
He is actually kind of stuck out in the open by himself, but he's gotten one. He is forced out into the open by the grenade. He has Sparks supporting him. Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Ven's going to get aggressive onto ISO, though, and Stud at the same time.
That's trying to ignore Ven here, but Sparks is waiting, gets the kill.
Sparks with
Never
a very
also-
big double. Oh, but
Never
ISO with
also
a double of
double
his
attack.
own. It's just ISO alive, though, and that's going to be a kill for Never, and the flag will be stopped.
Never's actually crouching behind that little lip there, trying to hide as much as he can, and picks up an important kill.
I don't know if Stud knows Ven's behind him. He does not until just now, and that is again an NG up close, and he gets one kill.
Until they want to play Darkies, I mean, this NG's going to be very viable until they pull out those
They
Darkies.
just killed 3 people around connector, gonna get into the front spawn. Flag carrier was killed, but Never did take that guy out as well.
My goodness, Ven is in the middle of a lot of people.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's the ideal place to be.
Never up top of this. Now they need a Darkie to get Never out of here. He's
They have
going to be very annoying, and Stud actually is just going to take the shot, though. Never mind.
Yeah, they do have 2 people with the option for Darky. ISO and Stud both have it. Bester is close, so they will have the option for multiple Darkies should they choose to play it. Ice with a good kill onto Stud, but traded out.
Bester's actually pushed all the way past street. He is now behind. He takes down Ven. And he's got another angle to one on street. He's not quite able to hit the shot, though. Never does clear him out, but that was almost pretty scary if Bester could have gotten 1 or 2 more kills there.
Yeah, because flag control is handily in ggEZ. Yeah, I mean, I think Ven has Wookiee at this point, and so does Never as well. Actually, so does Sparks. But
Stud is on the Darkie finally. He has gotten a tag onto Ven, but Ven will get the touch. But
have we ever seen Sparks play Wookiee?
yes,
We have? Okay.
yes, he plays it quite a lot on Moss, I think.
Sub with a double kill with that Darky, Bester with a third, and Daddy with what little control they gained back has gone again. There's
Bester and
sirens
Stud.
outside my door.
I feel like they've ggEZ hasn't sent a single person ramp this entire map. Would like to see them try to get somebody up there, even if it's just to draw some attention.
Yeah, I mean, they
Peeking at the street with 4 people is usually
the crazy
tough
thing
task.
is ggEZ has had map control for the majority of this. Daddy has been forced into their spawns. Bester getting aggressive, gets Sparks. There's only a Wookiee behind him. Oh, there is a sniper in front of him though. Does never get the kill, never does. Had never not been there, I think he was free.
Ven was pushed up on street, and Stud has finally wrapped around from ramp side. Well, he went top arena,
And
but
he's getting spawned on.
actually, if he can kill this Wookiee soon,
There's a sniper here.
the flag does reset, so nothing gonna come out of that.
Couple close moments here for ggEZ so far. Daddy's it's definitely been under pressure. They've handled the pressure well. Couple clutch moments. So they look to realign towards flag control here. Ice has been playing this ramp position constantly, but I think the majority of Daddy is focused over here. Never's behind them, or not Never. Stud is behind them. Stud does only get one though.
A lot of trade kills in a row. It's gonna leave Daddy, I think, with a slight. It's 2v2. Spawn will come in soon, and Sparks is gonna find one for long. He's looking for a second.
Yeah, and it's Bester facing off here.
But Ice gets one off the spawn. Ven got one off the spawn too.
Ben's
That's
actually
everybody
outside.
dead.
No, they did-
Bester's gonna be close on that spawn. I don't. He might be able to make.
They did. No, they did get the flag carrier for long. They got Sparks. Or no, they didn't. Sparks actually made spawn. But I wanted to say they took out the guy that was at flag, so they didn't get flag control off the kills.
Yeah, that allows them to spawn up, and Stud's gonna use that to get 2 kills on the Darky.
Sparks is looking.
Bester does have one down ramp. He's got to be worried about.
He has Isa with him, so Ven's 1v2 effectively. That is everybody on Daddy dead for 5 seconds. So the flag will once again be in connector.
And Stud is all the way behind. He's in a great spot now to cause a lot of havoc. They don't even need to try to overforce. They just need to, split up the angles. But 2 big kills from Daddy.
Oh, and Ice even 180s for Stud. So now it's just ISO alive. ISO's dead. ISO's also down for long.
Yeah, the Wookiee did touch though, so he is not going to get very far very quickly. He's been tagged up too.
Stud has hopped off the sniper, the Darky back onto the sniper, takes out that Wookiee you're talking about. But he's trapped between 2 and he is going to go down. Ooh, great double kill from Never there.
Never gets the touch. It's Stud and Sloppy down for long, I think. He's trying to run this, but he will get dropped.
Yeah, it's still 2 snipers on road.
Maybe a bit greedy there from Never.
Oh, actually, ISO swapped to Darky.
Yeah, they definitely need somebody on Darky. I don't really know who the optimal person is, but I don't think having Ice on Darky is a bad idea if he can get into that spawn.
I think you just need more than one. Stud by himself, even as good of a Darky player as he is, isn't going to be enough. Stud is now playing Darky with ISO in tandem. Might be enough to get them over that hump that they've been struggling with. So
Big in the chat from Never.
He's had a lot of chats, like you said.
ggEZ though getting tons of kills right now. Stud, well, I shouldn't have said anything. Is Daddy just get 2?
Yeah, ISO's been
Daddy
ran.
get 3.
Ooh, ISO's gonna go down, make it all.
That's
4.
Sloppy and ISO down for long. Ice is trying to run this.
They spawned road as well, but a great shot from Stud. I think Ice, I think right now Daddy's getting a little too impatient when they get kills. Take your time here. Either way,
They get 2 for long, and they say, "Yeah, let's just coin flip it." And guys on street are hitting the shots.
yeah, I don't think you want to coin flip versus players like Stud and Bester on this map. As they get another 3 dead for 5 seconds, it is only actually they're all dead. Excuse me, feed was slow. Spawn's coming in now.
Bud does spawn back this time too, and you think 6 minutes left. This is kind of a must-win for ggEZ.
They did have a strong start to Mustafar, but yeah, I mean, it is their map pick. It is the rougher side of their map pick. I don't know. It's definitely something you would want to win for sure, though.
Yeah, I think the problem for them is they don't want to go into Mustafar thinking, well, we have to win this Mustafar.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to be comfortable on Utapau, but the Mustafar is going to be a bit worrisome for them.
Ice gets very close to throw down an auto turret, and Sloppy's just gonna kill him. He does get bug-nated, but Ice definitely an interesting play. Got one on the flag for Daddy, like you were. I think you're about to.
Yeah, never waiting for new. Spot Stud all the way up top in Sev's spot, but he's not able to find the angle. And
Yeah, Stud playing a game of chicken almost. His Bester's actually taking shots at Never Now. Ben is also top arena, so I mean, Daddy effectively have map control until you take care of Never and Heighten.
It's 2 for long. They've got multiple darkies out. They kind of need to turn this into some good pressure. They're both on the flag zone, though.
It's just Never and Ben that have been playing. But okay, never mind. As soon as I say it, everybody's dead right now. Spawn is going to come in for everybody. You have 3 spawn ramp for Daddy.
And they get 2 quick kills, though. That's huge. ISO gets 1, but he does go down.
Sloppy versus Ben's actually a very significant fight. Sloppy does win that. That is huge. He's got Ben for long.
He needs to just chill in con, though, and wait for his team.
Probably.
So everybody is going to be spawning in from Daddy.
Probably had Stud comment in his ear to slow down there.
He was feeling it.
Yeah, it's easy to get hype. But anyway. Spikes and
Especially when
connects
he's
again.
killing Ben.
He's exposed, though. He does drop back down.
He does realize, ooh, I'm getting shot at. Need to get out of there.
Takes Ice
He does
out for
find
about
Ice.
8 seconds.
2 kills they do make pretty quick.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to be able to push off of this.
That's a great nade from Ven. And I was going to say,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sparks is at back road as well.
Well placed. Ven on that Wookiee too is going to be tough for Stud to clear out. He does get some shocks down, some pistols.
Pretty sure I just saw nade from Stud disappear. Either that or it blew up instantly. I'm not sure which. Anyway.
Oh,
He's
and
gonna
Ice
die.
on streak gets 2.
3.5
I
minutes
would
left.
just
Ice
really
with
like
3.
to see ggEZ take this flag ramp. They've went street every single time and it has not worked out.
I think even you don't even necessarily have to bring your push to ramp. Just you get Daddy so focused on connector, divert it a bit. You know, you don't even have flanks coming out. I feel like
They have had like 1 or 2 times
That's
somebody
3
behind,
dead.
but
I think all for short. But that is 3 dead. Bester comes in clutch with 1 kill for long, but he is also now dead for long.
yeah, Never's pushed up pretty far here. Does get taken down. Sparks is at Rockwell, but
Again, they get super antsy there, and Never's out in the open. Doesn't get close to pillar or anything. Does go down.
does get Stud for long. That's a huge kill. He's got this touch too.
Yeah, now it's just ISO and 1 other in the back. The
And
other spawned up.
That's 2 down. It's only 2 alive. Van does get dropped. That's a huge kill from Bester.
Bester was caught out in the open, though. That's everybody dead. That is a flag.
And yeah, that is basically worst case scenario here from ggEZ. Tying the map would have been maybe not great for them, but they kind of need to get 1 now. I mean, they kind of need to play for that.
Yeah, I mean, they started off so close, more than once. Ben's even still on the Wookiee.
Stud went for the headshot, didn't quite connect, and just flattened them close range.
It's a pretty accurate description, actually.
Getting hit with a mortar close range doesn't feel too good.
No,
Especially when you're like, when you just get bodied by it when they could have just went for your feet.
it's pretty lethal.
ggEZ do get a lot of kills.
Is it going to go ramp? Now they're taking a connector this time again. They did get 2 for long, I think. 1 for long. And it's been traded since. It is low, but what a shot.
It does get traded out, and the flag will be back in ggEZ's control, but actually he made the spawn too.
What the?
And Never picks up 2 quick kills. Studs
He's in a
messes up the jump.
bad spot. He's dead.
Yeah.
With the triple.
For their incompetence. The rebels have the flag for now.
It's no fair if you have Pierre.
Sure.
He's breathing that French air.
Okay, now we're going a little bit far with this one.
Rebels have lost the flag. A pity.
Stud is going to get flag control. There's 1.5 minutes left, a little bit less. Does take down Never too. There's 1 more in con waiting for him though. It's Ven Wookiee.
Yeah,
You know Ven's not going to wait for Stud to push him.
Yeah, Stud's doing
Ooh,
everything he
Ven's
can.
up.
With that death, he gets dropped below a 2 KD, but he's doing his absolute best. Ben's Wookiee is very hard to handle though in connector. Seems like he doesn't even realize there's a guy above him, who has, I believe, dropped since then, and now is dead.
Yeah, I don't think ISO really saw Ven either. They both kind of just walk past each other.
I think
If he can't see me, I can't see him.
everybody on ggEZ's dead at the moment, but they are only going to get the flag to Medjoid, so there's going to be a split on the spawns. But Sloppy dies immediately.
But the thing is, for Daddy, they don't need to push. They can literally just sit here for the rest of the game. And
You think he's given his stance on somebody else that camped the flag, I believe he will move if he has the option. Stud is dead for 10 seconds. It's Bester at Rockwall, Bester with a huge shot. But Sparks is then going to take him out. Sparks playing at long range. And
got one close on his right. He doesn't see.
But with 12 seconds left in the map, that is going to be the 2-0 lead to start this for Daddy.
The Empire has the flag.
It's definitely not an insurmountable lead considering that they were fragging very well on white side Uda. I think once they're on that brown side, it's going to be very tough for Daddy to deal with. But it's really just going to come down to this Mustafar.
Never top
Never
fragging.
28 and 20.
And then everybody else on 25, he just had to be different.
Indeed.
Stud 35, Bester 31. I mean, even ISO on 24. You know, it's a great map for Whiteside. It's just Whiteside is a difficult Utapau to play. Yeah, but they will get the better side on the next one.
And I think they might be swapping Never out for Pro Slayer now. I'm not sure.
Might be, yes. I think that was what Vin was saying.
It is. The Slayer of Pros is in the server.
The Slayer of Pros.
The one and only.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you doing the swaps?
I am. Wait, Never doesn't need a swap. Never's
Unless
trolling.
there's a name bug. Or
I've got 4 and 4, and Never's on the right team, so. Or wait, there is a name bug because
there shouldn't be a Never.
is.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
a name bug.
Yeah.
I'll restart.
Yeah, sorry, I was.
Another restart, but it wasn't anybody's fault, really. I guess.
Yeah, that's not anybody's fault. It's just how the nature of swaps work, because I don't think it's like guaranteed, but it's like a high percentage chance you get a name bug.
Yeah, if you wait to start the server and then you leave on the warm up and then tell your teammate to join, that'll, make it so it doesn't happen. But oh well.
ISO slump even.
Like, why is Never requesting a swap?
Yeah, didn't really register in my head.
A match of restarts.
Pro Slayer is the other player. All right, we are set up and good to go.
Pro Slayer, unfortunately, he's not going to get that Jet Trooper that he would have liked to have. We'll get to play some Magna, though.
What is nice, though, is he keeps the lack of tag synergy, so Daddy is not any worse off than they were before.
All right. And it looks like ISO and Sparks are going to be getting the rematch on Bridge. So we could see Sparks tie up the score here. It is 2-1 for ISO. And we'll see if they use the same bridge or Sparks wants to take the other bridge this time.
Now here's the question. If we go to overtime, is it Pro Slayer or Never playing?
Never is definitely going to sleep right now. Well, actually, sometimes the EUs are like, yeah, I need to go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. But then you see them online like an hour later.
I know Pascal personally has been up to like 5 in the morning the past few nights. All right.
Begun.
ISO and Stud both spawn here, but Stud is heading straight mid, so it is going to be a one-on-one again between ISO and Sparks. Does Sparks tie it up, or is it ISO that takes another win? Find out
It's down
shortly.
for long too.
Yeah, there's 2 members of ggEZ dead for long.
Stud kind of needs to win this fight outside, but actually Pro Slayer wins it.
Yeah, Pro Slayer with a double.
CP2's just gone.
Oh, ISO with the cleanest of one-shots. I believe Sparks may spawn, though.
No, oh, he does. And Sparks just one-shots him back.
So ggEZ's not effectively trapped, but pretty close on 5. And actually, Stud is just having a very bad start to this map. Bester with 1 and a 1-on-2. He's got to take Ven out to keep the base, and Bester with a huge
kills
double.
from Bester. Pro Slayer tried to come in from behind, but it's just a bit too late.
Sloppy versus Ice here on base 1. Sloppy's going to go down for short spawn. I imagine Ice would be spawned on by more than one person here. Or no, it is only Sloppy.
Sloppy. He does dodge out the debt, but he has taken some damage. And Ice does get the base white, but actually no, they trade, so that base is just left there.
Pro Slayer versus Stud here at base 4. Stud's going to win that for long spawn as well. He does have 1 in front and 1 behind, though.
He does. He tried to get up top, but just wasn't quick enough. And Ben's able to connect the shot.
So
Sloppy does run to CP1, though.
Early lead for CIS both maps. Ven with a double. ISO is down for long. And Republic, I believe, will lose base 2 here. A Stud, I think.
See if we get any jet troopers trying to, you know, base hop, though. If we get some Magna play.
Stud is trying to make a very hard push out of a door here, and he actually does successfully do it. He's going to look to head to base 4.
He's going to get taken down. Bester will make quick spawn, but
actually,
I don't know if he's going to make on the CP.
Stud is on base 4 with none of Daddy's spawning. It's a free base for him.
Ice and Ven are coming towards him, though. This is a definitely winnable 1 versus 2 in this spot.
Ven actually turned back around.
I don't know if Ice is aware of this because he's pushing in right now.
And he is dead. This is a huge win for Stud. I think most people would say this is one of, if not the highest priority base on the map.
It's just such a good defensive position. You can get to a lot of CPs pretty quickly, so.
It has the chance now to invert the map. As I think before that, ggEZ only had 1.
And Stud gonna take down Ice in mid. Ice will make the quick spawn. Oh, Stud didn't sprint. That's tough. He goes down for long too.
Rough, very rough. I just saw his name fall slowly. So Bester is still in a one-on-one with Sparks, and Sparks does win that for long spawn. I think Ven does even get base 1 white. So ggEZ just can't seem to find a foothold right now in this map.
And they do have base 4, something they can hang their hats on, but Stud going down again to Ice. Ice is on the CP.
Yeah,
He's got one on him. He's got another one coming ramp, though.
Oh my, the spawn has come in. He is dead. Sparks is the next in line.
2 more Daddy coming from each side. There's 1 more behind. I don't think they spotted him yet. Stud drops down. Pro Slayer's behind here. Bester and 1 more. They should be able to clear him out, and they do. So that was almost a little bit scary. I think if Pro Slayer didn't shoot, he might have just been able to get the base for free. Because they had no clue he was there.
ISO gets 1. He's going to get to base 5.
Bester will be looking to spawn kill base 3. Nobody spawns here, so he's just going to grab it.
Well, ISO actually went to base 0, but effectively gets 1-on-2. It's going to go down here as Bester, or Stud, I mean, is now bottom ramp. Ticket lead is rapidly growing.
Bester is going to get 3 white. Ben is looking to push towards him, though. So it'll be a big 1 versus 1. Ben versus Bester. I think Stud's actually coming to help. Yeah, it is no longer 1 versus 1. Ben trying to force it, though, and he does win it. Well played from Ben.
Yeah, Stud's at top of ramp here. But, I mean...
Pro Slayer died. I don't know if Pro Slayer fell off into lava, too, but...
Perhaps.
This is the story of Mustafar Khan.
ISO actually got to base 0. I didn't even realize this happened. He got it white before spawn as well. Pro Slayer, I don't think, made. So he's dead for effectively 30 seconds now. Ven is the only Daddy member alive at the moment.
That's another command post
Fun
under
fact.
Republic control.
It is a fun fact. Not unless you're a Daddy fan.
Well, yeah, if you are a Daddy fan, it's not a fun fact. That would be a unfun fact.
Pro Slayer is pushing towards ISO here. gonna win this CP0 fight, but ISO is gonna win it. I think Pro Slayer should make those, so ISO's got to be careful with this
ggEZ
CP5 push.
is finally lighting the kill feed up. Stud is gonna get all 3 on base 2. Clean
ISO
kills.
again wins another 1v1 onto Pro on base 5, and he's gonna get it white, I think.
Yeah, Stud was even fading over to help. He does not need to. 9.5 minutes is plenty of time
Only
to
has
make up some.
CP1.
Yeah, they have plenty of time to make this deficit up, and plenty of time to contain Daddy. That being said, they did not get the setup they wanted. Daddy does get out of the base. Stud is even looking to come help ISO. Vin is stuck in a kind of a 1-on-2, and actually Pro Slayer assists ggEZ, which was probably not the intent, but...
One thing I would like to see, I'd like to see Sloppy pull out some retuck.
Sloppy pulled out the kill that time. Don't know how his class swapping mechanics are.
It's got good aim too. If you could just shoot people in the head with Clone Commander, you do a lot of damage. Like you
Fair
just have
enough.
to click and hold on their head, and you'll actually melt people. So they are just gonna stick on the 4 entries for now, get some bleed down.
Yeah, I mean, this is
I think we need to see some Magna play from Daddies.
It's not the worst space to be stuck at, but it's pretty damn close. It's hard to get out of base 1 without some luck. Oh, ISO, or Stud, I mean, likes to take out everybody in that doorway.
Yeah, if you're stuck on here on Republic, you can, you know, fly around, you can fly through the mid part, but if you're on droids, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, Stud's running excellent interference. I mean, ggEZ's just doing their job. Keeping
And Stud's
everybody trapped
rotating
in the
between the
door.
doors, making sure nobody gets through. Well, I
He's-
think somebody might get out bridge side here.
there
Ven
is.
does have one in front of him, so he's gonna have to
He's gonna have
choose.
to 1v2.
And Stud wins the fight. That's Ven down for long too.
I mean, Stud is just—he's everywhere.
That's,
He's finally
that's two
gonna
down
go
for
down.
long.
Ice gets
Sloppy goes
1,
down.
and the one he got was, or 2 actually, make it all 3.
They all make quick spawn though, and Bester's waiting on CP2.
He
And
does
Bester
take
wins
Ice
the
out.
fight. Big damage. Actually, 3 of them spawned at 5. That was a risky, uncoordinated spawn there from
It's very
ggEZ,
good.
but it's gonna work out for now.
Very good
Marshall's
that
gonna kills himself.
Oof. Very good that yeah, Bester won that 1-on-1. If he doesn't, Ice effectively breaks the map open right there. Anyway, ggEZ has returned to their posts, and Daddy is once again trapped on base 1. Anybody, you know, we could really change the dynamic of this map if you could walk on lava.
Would it?
No,
I don't think
actually,
it'd
it
be so
wouldn't.
much, actually.
I don't think you
'Cause
could actually make it anywhere outside.
You'd have to just like drop down and just be stuck there.
Yeah, you wouldn't get anything out of it. You know, it
You
sounded
could walk
nice.
across mid, like the mid part.
Yeah.
Sloppy was trying to push towards the CP, but spots 3 people spotting in and says, no, thank you.
ISO is doing great at this doorway. He got 2, he does not get the 3rd.
I think ISO is someone who kind of struggled at the start of this tournament, but I think in the last couple weeks he has, you know, picked up his level.
Ooh, everybody is dead except Stud. Stud, though, with a huge double.
Ice is now on that Magna.
I think Pro Slayer
The thing about the
made it.
Magna is if you can take somebody down, you can take them for like a 20-second spawn practically.
Yeah. Bester and Stud are dead for long. Pro Slayer got the 2, got the base white. It's just Sloppy there. And he gets 1. He's still
Got
in a 1-on-2.
Everybody else on him though.
He is.
He will finally go down. It was a nice try. Actually, nobody spawned at 4. For ggEZ, they need to stop spawning at 5 so much. Stud does make quick spawn. That's actually huge. He can spawn at 4 here.
Does he do it, though? He does. Both him and Sloppy do.
Honestly, if you don't kill Stud there, you kind of get the 4 for free.
They
But
do the exact opposite, though. They go from, oh my god, Bester, what a 1-on-2!
and Stud gets onto 2. He's got a teammate with him.
I was about to say they did the exact opposite, left Bester in a 1-on-2, but Bester doesn't care. He's solidified.
Ice versus ISO on CP3 is a huge fight. It's not the greatest CP ever, but it just is another angle that ggEZ will have to cover, and Ice wins it. Ice wins it for long too.
It's a
Floppy
20
is fun revenge though.
It's a 20 ticket game, but the map is again about to go into the bleed for the CIS.
Enemy has taken a command post.
Spawn comes in, Sparks versus somebody here at base 0, Bester, and he actually does win that out. That does mean the bleed will go in the favor. Or no, it won't, because Ice loses at base 3.
Lost, but not the battle.
Pro Slayer's 1-on-2, or not Pro Slayer, Stud's 1-on-2. He gets 1.
Control of a command post.
Bester spawns
Has a
on
teammate
Ben.
spawn with him. Oh my goodness, he basically shoots Ven through Bester.
Yeah, I don't know how that one works. Shotguns.
Pro Slayer was trying to get towards 0, but ISO takes him out. ISO versus Sparks here.
Stud
Sparks is gonna win it.
Stud's on to base 5. He is gonna get spawned. Or no, he did not get spawned on. I take it back. Base 5 is free for the Republic.
Ben is coming behind Stud here. Stud's now aware, and he's gonna get dropped. Gonna get dropped for long in that 1 versus 2. Bester's able to hold on to. Yeah, Bester needs to hold on to 2 for a little bit longer though. He's got a lot of people coming towards him.
He's got Ben on as well, and that's gonna be him.
He
dead.
will get dropped.
I was gonna say Bester's been, even though he does go down there, has done some great defense on bases so far. They still made spawn, but Stud spawned down in the pit. Has been on top of him, but gets 1. Stud gets 2. He's looking for the 3rd. If he gets Pro Slayer, this would be 3 kills for CP2. Stud goes huge.
Yeah, an absolute clutch play from him there. He got 1 for long too, so he's really kept this up. A little bit of time to breathe.
Stud is, I believe he has 6 kills right now from the 30 bomb in Conquest. Not something you see every day.
Yeah, he's at 24 right now. Came in on 0 kills. Kind of embarrassing.
That's kind of toxic. Oh my
also on
god,
0
was
kills.
Stud full health?
I'm not
He
sure.
had to have
but-
been. He had to have been.
Well, he was fighting Ice outside.
But all he did was dead ice. Ice ran past him. Either way, that's a 3K for Daddy.
We're gonna get CP2. Pro Slayers get CP3 white too. ggEZ need to be careful.
They have 0 and 4. I think, yes. Pro Slayer's about to be in a one-on-one with ISO.
ISO just
He's-
drops down.
Yeah, that's ballsy. And the base,
he
but the
didn't
base.
He didn't even try to dead him. Daddy's on top of 4.
I didn't even realize they got up here. That's
Bester's down on the spawn. I think ISO
Yeah.
had long too. Stud needs to clutch up.
It's a one-on-one now. Oh my god, it's short spawn. Is it enough?
I think he might wait in.
It's
he
not.
waits in time.
It's not map, is it? It's,
they have 0?
It's map.
Any more reinforcements?
That's a tough way to lose.
I'm pretty sure that's map. It is
Yeah.
map.
Control. A command post is now under hostile
Wow.
control.
I mean, they had the bleed for so long and just weren't quite able to finish, or they had him trapped for so long, and 55 to 61 at the end.
I can't believe that ended like that. I thought they had base 0. Maybe I probably was Sparks if I had to guess. Wow.
Stud 26 and 13.
Yeah, that's a huge effort.
Sparks
by them.
7 CP caps though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm pretty sure Sparks was out there.
That's a tough way to lose it for ggEZ, but still another map for them to frag out.
ISO ice sloppy.
Think we're good?
Looking like it for the final map. I've got a phone call I gotta return after this, if you don't mind doing interviews.
Okay.
Too good at gambling. Only 433? All right, let's see if ggEZ gets a constellation map one here.
They're definitely on the side to do it. They fragged out like crazy on white side, so I think they're gonna be playing angry too.
Yeah, that's a rough one. I did not.
I think most of our losses. I mean, I think they were doing fine, and then they just got capped out. So
Yeah, they had leads on both. One was early, one was late, but yeah, that's kind of insane. Anyway, it's a bunch of trade kills, but ggEZ ultimately comes out on top. I would say that. Sparks actually took out Sloppy really quick there. Sparks instead kind of locked in this one-on-one on the street. Spawn comes in, and that'll end that as Bester gets 2 on road with a trade in the end. Pro Slayer did touch flags trying to get to connector, but does not successfully do so, and ggEZ have a decent amount of control at the moment.
Sloppy is gonna get this flag towards Metroid. His team is still getting kills, but Ven and Sparks combined for 2.
Yeah, I mean, Ven was not aware Stud was behind him, but it's gonna finally be his downfall.
I was trying to find Pro Slayer and Con. Pro Slayer's got another one shooting it from street. He's
Yeah,
not able to take him out.
People just refuse to die in this server. That was kind of insane that I just watched. Anyway, again, a bunch of trade kills as ggEZ ultimately gets 3 in the feed right now, and that's gonna make it all 4. And everybody on Daddy is dead for about 6 seconds.
Stud spawn ramp. He's gonna get a touch here. Spawn does come in. Ice has already gotten 1 off street. Ven is in a tough spot. I think he's got 1 close to him at pillars, and they will take him out.
ggEZ's on a roll.
Everybody
Everybody's
dead
dead again. Yep. 2 spawned back. I think 1 spawned up. No, 3 spawned back. Excuse me. And Sparks actually just finds the angle onto Stud, and Stud is dead for short. Sparks with yet another. Pro Slayer makes it 3, and everybody on ggEZ, I corrected. Pro Slayer made it 2. 4. Math. Ven's on NG.
Nice.
Stud kills 2 immediately, and now the NG's trying to get the flag with people peppering him from range.
Yeah, he is well aware that they are aware of where he is, so.
Well,
A lot of awareness.
awareness.
He is going to go up ramp.
Okay.
The first time we've seen the flag go up to ramp, all over the
there
pow.
is nobody immediately in front of him. In fact, ggEZ's out of position.
Where does Stud
Spawn?
spawn? Ooh, he gets past the angle though, and
my
he
God,
gets
that
dropped.
Sloppy with a clutch
Oh,
shot.
yeah, what a shot from down below.
Yeah, I mean, that was dangerous. Very clutch indeed. Ven comes back out on NG. No fear. He's going straight at him. The Ven roll coming in as he dies.
Not going to work out this time. The Pro Slayer from Con does take down Stud for long. I think Ven missed 2, and Pro Slayer will go down. Bester actually gets a stamp back. Oh no, Ven made. He's on the NG again, and Con taking the long range shots.
Meanwhile, Sparks is just having as a quiet time in hangar. He's now the only Daddy member alive, but he was chilling. Actually, Pro Slayer's back there with him now too. Sparks walks around scoped in so much. I feel like I would have like motion sickness. I don't even know. Vertigo maybe. I don't know. It'd be rough walking around scoped in that long.
If you're single scoped, it's not too bad. Double scoped is, yeah, it looks weird. Gee, Bester's got it pushed up to the hangar though. They're getting kills. ISO does get taken down by Ice. Sparks still is here, but Bester, what a shot onto Ice. Sparks again, clutch
Sparks
defense.
Coming in super clutch here on this angle of defense. He's gotten all his kills from the same angle. He's been off to this left-hand
Ooh,
side.
Sloppy wanted to just run that, but I think there were a bit too many snipers there in the back.
He did. To his credit, he did run right past Sparks' shot. So Pro Slayer's not there. It may have worked out.
He also did get a stam pack, but
We do have a Dark Trooper, I heard.
and ISO's gonna get the retouch.
I don't know who it was. It was probably Ice, if I had to guess. Yeah, Ice is on the Darky. Pro Slayer is looking for ISO.
Ice flies on ISO. Neither of them connecting the shots. Oh my goodness, ISO's finally gonna hit the ISO hits the hardest shot to hit, but he does hit it.
It seems very ISO as ISO gets a double kill.
Like that might be both for long. Sparks is now down 2. Ben's on street with the officer.
Interesting. It's back to ISO up. ISO's chilling.
The bubble gun action.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's. I can't tell if he's putting in work or not, but he's
Got
trying to
some
get.
damage down onto Sloppy, but he will get dropped.
ISO's trying to get aggressive. He's got Sparks in front of him. Sparks is not aware. That's the danger of being scoped in. Not aware that Bester was peeking him. It'll slow it
They
down.
got
Just
a
a
chance to push up here. Oh, Stud goes down. It's a huge kill from Ice.
Yeah, I don't know who's in dark. I'm guessing it's Bester.
Foolishly dropped the
Might be
flag.
Sloppy. No, yeah, it is Sloppy. Sloppy gets one from there, but then he goes down, and a push again for ggEZ. Looks like it's gonna be stopped unless Bester goes massive, but he does not do so. Ven is again on injury. I think he's played every class but Sniper. I mean, I think he's had a life on Sniper, but anyway.
Have we seen him on Darky?
Yeah,
The
Ice plays it every now and
rebels
then.
have the flag.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ben. 'Cause
Oh,
Ben's
he
played
hasn't had the
every-
points yet.
Unlucky.
I think he has them now.
Oh, he's still no. Oh my goodness, he just spawns in and just destroys Sloppy with the mortar.
Ice
Ice getting 2.
Ooh, yeah, he's having a nice spot here on the pillar. He's not feeling too concerned. We're about halfway through this map now. I think Ven is again on officer. He's again dead.
And 6 kills, so he does have Darky unlocked.
Bester didn't see Sparks. Sparks does get the kill. ggEZ was filling up that kill feed till Sparks came in. Sparks trying to get yet another one here on road, but ISO takes him out.
The rebels have the flag.
Sparks is dead for long. I
now.
What a shot from Stud.
think Ven is.
Takes down Ice.
I think
Yeah,
Ben is
Ben
finally
is
on Darky.
now down 2. It's just one alive, I think. I think that's everybody dead.
That with another
That's picking up a
3K.
nice 3K.
Feel like he's had quite a few this series at this
I think
point.
he's gonna climb up top here.
He just might.
Maybe not yet. There is one that spawned close to him. He's got to be careful. And there's one on the
Spark-
far back angle.
Yeah, he's been constantly exposing himself to that angle. He finally gets off of it, and that's a nice shot. He is going to try and jump here. He does have one behind him, like on those pillars in the back, and he does get the kill.
A pity.
As Stud will now go down for a short spawn. ggEZ does follow it up with 2
Oh, the
kills.
flank's in a
Yeah,
awkward
they-
spot. That's okay.
oh.
Bester does get the touch, but kind of exposes himself to do it. Sloppy's on the Bothan.
Oh my.
The Empire has the
Does
flag.
it get a kill? Any betters in the chat? Spawn's
Spawn
coming
comes
in. Nobody spawns close to him. He's going for Bro Slayer. He's sprinting for it. Bro Slayer dies.
no. And I think they heard that Bothan too, so they should be aware.
Both in the
Although,
dark. Yes,
knowing
Sparks
that
knows
it's
he's
out-
there. Wait, that
knowing
Sparks
that
has
it's-
the flag. They
Stud
spawn
can kill him
road.
here.
But he does.
Bester gets 2, but Stud wins or Stud loses the fight. Sparks.
Sparks, Bester's gonna get 3 overall. Sparks is dead for long, but Spawn's gonna come in. I didn't even realize Sparks had touched.
If Stud killed him, I think they just cap.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think he could have ran it in time.
What a nade toss coming in from Ven.
Floppy's still on the Bothan too. He's committing.
Launching that one into
The
orbit.
rebels control the flag.
ISO's gonna get the new flag. But he does get dropped. Sloppy's sprinting towards Pro Slayer with this Bothan.
And he
And
gets
he does
it.
take him down. He gets a stand pack too. Grab the stand pack, Sloppy. OP on Bothan.
It's not min-maxing.
For now.
Can't believe this. He's gone invisible again. Let's see. Oh, don't. Oh.
He lets his. Oh no. He lets his flag runner take the.
To be
a step
fair
back.
to Bester, he probably dies if he doesn't get that kill, so we can't technically fault him from stealing it from the bottom.
Rebels have
Ooh,
lost.
Bester maybe getting a little bit too aggressive. there.
Oh, here we go.
Hammer.
Does the
Watch
Bothan
from
cap?
behind.
It caps the Bothan caps.
I love to see it stuck getting a 4K and the Bothan just walking it in.
Just such a walk. He didn't even care. Bester kills everybody around him. Or not Bester, Stud, the Guardian Angel.
Bester on the new spawn's killing everybody. Boston does go down, but Ven's traded out for long.
Ice is in a very annoying position to deal with. Sparks, though, goes down. What a shot from Stud. Stud's looking for the run. Stud's looking for the run. He baits Ice into the jet. Ice, though, had to cover the what the?
A lot of kills from ggEZ.
That body launched into the discs. That was
Oh,
weird
Ven
looking.
was the only one up, and he gets the kill. That stops the cap. Sloppy's got to be worried about this next spawn. Actually, everybody spawns back. You should be able to call that out. And
I think Ven just
ISO
went down
doesn't
to
flag a
ISO.
hanger. This is still doable for ggEZ.
He's got to be careful. Sparks is on this angle. They don't really check this left side of the hangar that much, I find.
There's always somebody there, too.
Yeah. Ice is dead for about 8 seconds. Ven has spawned in again on Officer. Nearly took ISO out. He's getting close now.
Oh, ISO
he-
didn't. That nade blew up a little bit faster than he expected, I think, and wasn't able to roll out in time.
Stud
Stud does clear out the front spawn, though.
I think the only other person I see casually pick off darkies like Stud does is Sev.
It's in the blood.
Yeah, brothers.
Will pay for their incompetence.
Bunch of pistoling going on as Bester goes down, going for
Floppy
the
back
patch.
on the Boston. Can he make a play here? Oh, he's not invisible. Now he is.
Oh, and the play is made.
Takes down Ven.
Yeah.
Does get traded out, though. Boston's not a great 1 versus 2 class.
They're grouped together. It can be kind of insane how fast you kill 2 people.
Yeah, but they have to be grouped together. If they're not standing right on top of each other, you just can't really do anything in 1 versus 2.
The rebels
He's going back to it, though.
control the flag.
This man is committed to this Boston play. He said, hey, I kept our only flag on Boston, so I was doing something right.
Bester is having a map. He has surpassed Stud and Frags. Doing
He's on 32.
Yeah, he's doing everything in his power here for this last map win. Makes it 33. Any 40 bomb believers?
2 minutes left. It's possible. It's got to be tough, though.
It's closer to 3 minutes. You got 2.5.
You get like 1 long spawn, and you just miss so much time that you need. Ven,
And he
Ven
gets
does
him.
get dropped.
Looking for
Ven might
Sparks.
make
Gets
it go,
Sparks as
but
well.
Sparks definitely has long.
That's 35. Ven's behind and Ven's dead. What a shot!
There's one on the left of the
Oh,
hangar.
they don't check
Goes
the
there.
They don't check the left. Catches him out again.
The left side of hangar just does not exist for ggEZ. And Bester now on 36, though.
4 kills left. I'm a believer. He's got this. 2 minutes? Yeah. Right, he's
Should be able
going.
to.
Sloppy's actually playing sniper again, I think, and has actually been
The
popping off
rebels
slightly.
have the flag for now.
Officer in front of Bester again. Rolling around. Actually takes Bester out.
A pity.
Get
That
the
was for
kill
long,
this
too.
time. He's actually not going to like to touch the flag. And I don't think anyone's around for Daddy to grab the flag, though. Sparks is in the back with the darkie.
"36 kills. Still keeping track of that 40 bomb for Bester. He's got 4 left.
37. 38.
38 now. 2 left. He's got 1 behind him. I don't know if he knows. He does. There's 39.
39.
The rebels
It's happening.
have the flag.
I think he held the highest. No, it was Stud who held the highest kill record last year. Never mind, for a single map. But he was close, if I remember right.
I don't remember. That major didn't exist.
I mean, it did. It's okay.
Don't know what major you're talking about.
It's okay. This major doesn't really Sparks though. Kills everybody but Stud.
The rebels have
And
lost
Ice is
the
gonna
flag.
mix.
Bester goes down. He's
Alright,
going to have
that's
2 spawns to do it. 1 kill.
Surely, right? 5 seconds till he comes in.
I gets that Bester cam.
There it is. 40 kills on the map. Over
Just
2
don't-
KD.
Empire
Just
has
don't
the
TK
flag.
forehead.
And that's you jinxed him.
We have lost the flag.
Oh, he's on 41. He can afford 1 TK now.
That should be the game.
3-1 for Daddy to end this one up. We got the big match tomorrow, right? Or is it Sunday?
Yes.
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
4th seed will be decided tomorrow.
41 and 18. That's a map.
It's 2.2, I think. It might be 2.1. I'm not that great at that map stuff. But yeah, that is a map.
Killed
And a half.
Ben 12 times. Not too bad.
Ben went 15 and
Ben-
35.
Actually, good lord. Pro Slayer died 34 times. Ice and Ben each died 35 times. That is a lot of deaths.
Hey, oh yeah,
That is a lot of deaths. Oh my god.
definitely not lacking in that department. All right, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna go make my call. Then I'll be back shortly. Hopefully before they're done.
Welcome, Ben.
Hello.
So you guys have played your final match of this major, but it was a win. So you are rounding off the season with a W. How's it feeling?
It's like bittersweet because yeah, we won, and I think we had a lot more we could have showed for the rest of the tournament. We made it to playoffs, so I mean, it's good that we won. We just wish we wish we could have went to the next step.
Yeah, I think your team. I mean, you guys didn't really have many. Did you guys have any practice scrims?
None, zero.
Yeah, I think the scheduling definitely kind of hurt you guys a bit.
Yeah,
But it did seem like you guys were able to kind of find your form towards the end, but just a little bit too late, unfortunately.
yeah. No Mustafar CTF.
Indeed. But how was it like playing with these guys for this tournament? I know you've played a lot with Sparks in GameSpy and in this games in Steam. So, how's it like playing with some of the new guys, some of the old guys?
Well, Sparks, it hasn't changed the past, decades I've played with him. But it was cool to play with Ice Never, and this is I think my second time with Pro Slayer. Uh, it was very relaxed because I had a pretty crap schedule because of work, so everybody was kind of chilled out, and they didn't really bicker about practices, and they kind of knew the ordeal, and we just went into every match with a game plan, and everybody talked. We were like a group team. I didn't really IGL. We just all had group thoughts, and I felt kind of bad, obviously, because of my schedule. But it was really nice playing with Never and Ice on an actual team because I do enjoy playing with them in rank scrims, and Ice is a big brain for FPS games, and Never always has like good input and positive output with however the game's going. So it was very very enjoyable, and I just wish we could have went to the next step.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you guys, we were Mustafar team. Obviously, Mustafar CTF was the play, but
Yeah.
it seems like every time Mustafar was open, you guys were going for it. So it's an exciting team to watch.
Yes, someone forgot to tell us to pick CQ, not CTF. So
All right, Stud, welcome. You guys had, I think, two kind of heartbreaking CQ losses today. So my question is, what kind of went wrong for you on those CQ maps? What kind of happened to get capped out there?
We just lost fights, and Vitiate wasn't here. That's it.
All right. And then Udapau pick. I mean, it's a comfort map for a lot of your guys. Obviously, Best are going absolutely insane on that last map. Were there any thoughts to something to flag, or was Udapau always the choice?
I don't know. We just wanted to play something that we all felt comfortable on, and John hasn't played in forever. And ISO and Bester are both really good on Uda, so we just went with that. It was we didn't really think too hard about it.
All right. And the John Boston, it got you guys a cap. So whose idea was that? Was John just like, I'm just gonna play some Boston, or
Not a single word was said about it, and all of a sudden I see a Bothan on the field, and you know what? It worked out, so that's fine.
it did indeed.
And I will say that if it was Pro Slayer on that Bothan, it never would have worked. So
Unlucky.
John's the better Bothan. Easily.
Dude. John has a pretty high cap percentage rate every time he's played Boston, so that's all I'm saying. You guys do have one more match. It is basically going to be the match for 4th place. I know a few times in the chat you've joked around with the 3B guys saying that they deserve the playoff things, but I want to know from you, how motivated are you to take them down tomorrow?
That's not a great question directed at me, honestly. All I know is whoever wins this game tomorrow is winning the whole tournament. So,
All right. Cayman had to take a call, so he's not here at the moment. I don't think I really have any other questions about the match itself. It's basically just going to come down tomorrow. Should be an exciting match.
indeed, it will be.
Top lineups for everybody.
You guys gonna switch playoffs as it's like a surprise thing to top 6 teams, or is that's not gonna be a surprise?
That is not going to be a surprise.
Oh,
It's a nice try though.
damn! I love
You wouldn't be able to
surprises.
play any games anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You know, I had to leave during work twice to make my game. I did a lot of moving around to get to play a lot of early games for teams, dude.
Mhm.
It was not the funnest tournament for me.
Well, I don't have any questions left. I don't know any more comments, questions.
Double era CTF, more teams in playoffs, play with subs, no specs on Conquest. Do it.
Problem with more teams is it's already gone on for 9 weeks already.
I know, but I did suggest it at the beginning of the tournament before it started.
Yeah, there's no perfect solution, unfortunately.
Just stuff I'd like to see for the next one. Subs, more teams in the playoffs, double era CTF.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Sounds like it's mostly concluded.
Yeah, I mean the Udapows usually doesn't have too many questions in it.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Pretty straightforward.
We'll call it
Well.
there. Big match tomorrow. Be sure to come watch it. I think it's at 1 Eastern, if I remember correctly. Make
I
sure.
think so.
It is indeed. So be sure to tune in at 1 Eastern tomorrow to find out who's the last team to get the playoffs. We'll see you guys then.
More teams in playoffs.